In a minute since I've done anything live, so come on in and hang out. Hello! My hair is an absolute mess because I was in the garden earlier watering stuff, and yeah, so there's that. So thanks for coming in. Let me set this up. Okay, cool. Hello, everybody. It's been a day. See if I can get some people in here. By the way, this candle smells amazing. And one thing I don't like about Yankee Candle is like they usually get a scent that smells so freaking amazing. And then before too long, like it's no longer a thing. So I don't even know if they sell this anymore, but it's strawberry lemon ice and it smells absolutely delicious. So there's that. So thank you guys for coming in. Just been super busy and I hadn't had time to go live. So hello, Magic. Thanks for coming in. So, yeah, so I just haven't really had time to go live or anything like that. So I've just been really, really busy. So thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. And by the way, I am still like going on my journey of, I don't care if they're toxic. It smells good. I'm still going on my journey of losing weight, and I have lost almost 20, well, I have lost 20 pounds. It's 21 pounds so far. And every once in a while, I'm like, I need a drink of some sort. So I've been drinking these, and these are called Carb Bliss, and there's no sugar, there's no carbs in them, and it's a vodka cocktail, and they're delicious. And I don't know if you've ever had these before, but they come in like a wide variety of different flavors: cranberry, pineapple, lemon lime, or something like that. And they're completely carbless, but you still get the alcohol from them, and they're delicious. So I've been drinking those quite a bit. Hello, thank you, Garden State Gardener, for coming in. Hello, Prepper 101. Thank you for being here tonight. Appreciate it. So I've just been super busy, and usually like this time of year, I don't know. It's just been absolutely insane this year. This has been the craziest summer ever. So, just by the way, it's so nice out. I'm not trying to be totally ADD, but I am ADD, but it's supposed to be in the 50s tonight, and I'm just like, whoa. Hi, Tyler. Thanks for coming in. Hello, Scotty Johnson. It ain't winter. It may be in South Africa, but it's not here. I'm in the northern hemisphere. Do you plant onions? Yes. Well, I suck at onions. I have planted onions in the past, and they just, yeah. So I have planted onions before. In fact, Joe, Garden State Gardener, had bought me like 200 Elsa Craig onions one year, starts, and I planted them, but they didn't do anything. So it kind of sucks. But I wish I knew how to grow them because I do love onions. And we do great with garlic and stuff, but onions is just not our thing. So what is my favorite food? My favorite food? Oh God, I don't know. Um, I don't know. Because I like a lot of different types. Um, I don't know. I have to really think about that. Um, what do I eat a lot of? Well, I mean, I haven't really been eating a ton of stuff. I think I would say tacos have been my go-to as of lately because they're low carb. And I've been doing a lot of low carb. So I'll do tacos and I'll get those low carb tortillas. And that's what we've been eating a lot of. So, and it's summertime. So in the summer, salads are just what I like to go to, and fruit. But I don't really do a whole lot of fruit either. I'll have like an apple a day. That's like my main thing. So I plant mint leaves. Interesting. Hold on. I'm losing something here. Oh, shoot. No, stop. Gonna be pulling all my bean plants out next week. Too much rain and all it went seed after. Oh, interesting. Yeah, my beans are doing really good. I haven't picked any of them yet, but I need to get out there and do that so I can. So, hello, Brittany Russell, and thank you very much. Thank you for coming in. I like mint. I regret I had bought this pineapple mint, and I really regret. Um, ha ha ha. You only get one chance with me. So if you can make up that chance, I would do it before I block you. Um, Thanks for subbing. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I planted this pineapple mint in my herb bed and I kind of regret it because it's kind of taken over. So I think next year I'm going to start ripping a bunch of stuff out, or maybe in the fall. Maybe in the fall I'm going to start ripping a bunch of stuff out and so I can make room for other things because that pineapple mint is just ridiculous. It's cool. It's variegated, so it is really cool, and it does smell like pineapple. But I don't talk about that. It's funny. Yeah, I can't talk about that. Well, crotch. Interesting. Oh, I now realize what his name was. I didn't put two and two together. If you want to dance on that line, go ahead because I'll just block you, and then you can come back as another name. And then guess what? I'll block you again. I have lemon balm growing all over my yard when I mow. The neighborhood smells amazing. Yeah, lemon balm does smell really, really good. It's like this really relaxing smell. I don't know how to explain it, but it does. It does smell really, really good. Hello, Willow. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. So, my garden is just like kind of crazy right now. I'm not that I've given up on my cucumbers, but I'm kind of getting sick of cucumbers. And I never thought I would say that, but I have so many freaking cucumbers out there. It's ridiculous. And then I have like literally like 13 of them in my fridge right now. And I canned a bunch already for pickles. So I have so many cucumbers. They're like literally coming out my ears. And so I don't know. I might have one still later for a snack. By the way, cucumbers have 0 carbs. So all these trolls have gamer channels. Yeah, that's what they do. I'm not worried about it. I usually give somebody a chance, one chance. And if they're rude and obnoxious, then I'll just block them. Hey, Steel and Tree, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Plus, I like to get that view. I mean, if they're going to come in and give me a view, why not? But yeah, so the temperature is supposed to get down to 50 tonight, and I'm kind of excited about that. So being on the porch is actually not, I don't even have the fan on. So stop saying my channel don't exist. Who the hell said that? I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Okay, Axel, you have one chance and one chance only. And you're named after a horrible, horrible rock star. Just to let you know. Yeah, they just troll. Trolls like to troll. I have so many views on my first ever video, so stop making... Who the hell? No one is making fun of you, and no one gives a shit. How about that? Peace out, bitch. What else? I don't know. So my side garden, by the way, okay, so I joined this tincture group on Facebook, and it's really sad, okay? Because I wanted to talk a little bit about that tonight, okay? Is people and their egos. You really, really need to set that shit aside if you really want to learn something. Like, you really need to set your ego aside so you can learn. A lot of people in these groups are like freaking know-it-alls, and half of them are incorrect about a lot of stuff that they say. To the bitch, for real. He's in the freaking Matrix. Can't mod him on the road. It's okay. It's okay, Joe. Between Mad Chick and the other wrenches, we've got this. No big deal. But so I'm in this group, and just everyone is just so snotty and acts like they know everything. And you do not learn from that. You don't learn anything from that. It's so freaking obnoxious. So anyway, I know a lot about plants. I wouldn't say that I'm like a doctorate of it by any chance or any means, but I know a lot about plants. Uncle Al, what's up? Thanks for coming in, buddy. I know a lot, and I've educated myself. Like, I have books that I've read, and I get online, and I take pictures of stuff. If I don't know what it is, I look it up. And I retain that information. There's other information I don't retain, but I retain that information really well. And so it just irritates me that people are just so freaking rude. You don't have to be like that. You don't have to act like a know-it-all. Maybe take a step back and absorb some information. Yeah, I'm not a botanist. That's probably what I should have went to school for, though. I wanted to be an aeronautics engineer, but that didn't happen. Thanks for coming in, Uncle Al. I appreciate it. But anyway, I just kind of, I don't know. It's just very, very frustrating. So I started posting all these pictures, right? Pictures that I've seen. Me and my husband, we go hiking a lot. Okay. We really like to hike. We've visited the parks around here billions of times, and there's a few other parks that our friends go to, and they go to those parks. And our friend that we hang out with, he knows a lot about plants. He knows more about mushrooms than most plants, but he's very smart when it comes to stuff like foraging. So I know I've learned from him as well, So anyway, I just think that people need to really just check their egos at the door, It's very obnoxious and what I really can't stand is when somebody's talking or they post something and they're not sure. Nobody's positive about a lot of things. And then somebody comes along and they're wrong. And it's just really bothers me. That's not helping anybody. You're being just an a-hole. So anyway, that's just my little rant about this group that I'm in so far. I have yet to determine whether or not I want to leave it. But yeah. Oh, there is a mosquito in here, and I'm bound to get bit. Jerks. So yeah. Hello, thank you for coming in. Yeah, they want the drama, but there's 150,000 people in this group, and there's only one admin. And so I thought about messaging her and be like, hey, I'll be an admin if you want, or not an admin, but I'll be a moderator if you want me to be one, I'm like, I'm a pretty honest person. I'm not trying to take over your group or anything. But, if you really need somebody, I'll do it on the side. But it's just like, there's people in there that are such jerks. Steele, if I could count, I can't even count on all of my fingers the stupid shit that I have said. So, yeah. So, anyway. So, that's what's going on in my neck of the woods. And I just feel like I needed to vent about that because it was really obnoxious. I also got a couple people on Facebook as well that are just highly obnoxious. And I try not to indulge myself. So if I feel like they're being just over the top and trying to be Miss Smarty Pants or Mr. Smarty Pants, I just don't respond because it's obnoxious. Nobody likes a know-it-all, and that is the truth. Rev! Oh, now it's Rev TV. What's up? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I didn't go, Joe. I had to take care my mother-in-law had back surgery. Hey, Caitlin. Oh, thank you for being a member still. Appreciate it. Thank you for being here. My mother-in-law had back surgery on June 10th, and she has been here ever since. And so I've been taking care of her, and she's been helping out with Fred. And so I didn't even get a chance to go. I wanted to go to that, but it's just been complicated. And so I just couldn't go. So yeah, he means the food summit. I knew what he meant. Yeah. But I'll definitely probably go next year for sure, as long as something else isn't going on that I'm not aware of. So that'd be cool. I like travel. That's awesome. I noticed that you left my WhatsApp group. I don't care if you left it, but I just thought maybe something was wrong. I have a WhatsApp group and I usually only share it with members. So if you're a member, I will put it on there. Rev had been a member before, so he is a part of that, or was. So if you guys are interested, I will put the link out there. But yeah. Oh, okay. I understand. Um, if you are still interested in WhatsApp, I can send you a link through Facebook or whatever. Oh, upgrading your phone. Yeah. I considered getting rid of WhatsApp, but I feel really bad because I'm in this group on there and I'm an admin on it. And I'm like, I don't want to be a jerk and just leave the group. But I have other things on there as well. And so I just kind of keep hanging around. And that's how I talk to a lot of my South African friends, is through WhatsApp because that's what they use. So I'm like, maybe I shouldn't get rid of it. So I just make sure that everything's deleted off of there because, oh, bye. See you later. Because it takes up space on my phone. It takes up a lot of space. And a lot of times it's just obnoxious. So I have to just kind of keep deleting crap. I had 2 students set fire to omelets cooking on a campfire. It's different. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, because it's like direct heat and there's no turning it down. Like, so you really kind of have to watch what you're doing. Yep. So anyway, when you're trying to teach somebody, don't be obnoxious. And if you're in a group like that, don't be obnoxious. Just learn. And if you think someone is wrong, then politely correct them. Don't just go, wrong, you're wrong. That's so childish. That's like the most childish thing. I think that's why it bothers me so much, is because it's very childish. So if you're in a group, like the tincture group I'm in, just please be nice to people because everyone's learning, And I know I was learning at a specific stage in my life. Like I didn't know, what things were, but I learned because I read books and, so something to think about. Ooh, somebody wrote me something nasty. Hold on. Aw, so are you, Eric Nelson. So are you. Thank you, Magic. Um, yeah, space group, it's the Facebook groups that I don't like. I do have a Facebook group for Wide Family Farm. If anyone's interested, I have like 300 people in it. It's not huge. Um, but if you're interested, I have a couple people that share things in there. But if you have plants or things that you'd like to talk about when it's regarding plants or whatever, join and, and learn some things and share your stuff and maybe teach other people. So, but yeah, it's the Facebook groups. By the way, I spent a good like 15 minutes crying this evening because I found out that Ozzy Osbourne has passed away, and I wasn't really happy about that. Okay, so he did his last show a couple of weeks ago, and I cried then, wishing that I could be in England. What? To be at that last show. And I am a huge metal fan. I have been since I was 14 years old. Used to get into bars and join, it was in the local scene. And so I just really is sad. I'm just saddened to hear about Ozzy Osbourne. It just, I literally cried for like 15 minutes. Because I just feel bad for his family. And like, I keep putting myself in his daughter's shoes as well. Like, she just got engaged, and as a girl, you want your dad to walk you down the aisle, and he just passed away. So it's gut wrenching, and just made me really, really sad. So anyway. Oh, hey, Alfonso. Hold on. Hello, Courtney. Hope you're having a blessed day. The other day, I got in trouble with a neighbor for crossing the street without looking both ways. Well, you should be careful when crossing the street, Alfonso. Keith Richards is in disbelief that he is outliving everyone. Yeah, truth. Um, yeah. So I've been like listening to Ozzy Osbourne like for the past 2 weeks since his concert, actually. I've been like listening, and I'm like, man, I'm like, this is so freaking good, and nostalgic, and it blows me away. So I just try not to cry again. I really get emotional with stuff like that. So yeah, for real, Rick. Thanks for coming in, Rick. Well, she's just looking out for you, Alfonso. She's just looking out for you. You should probably be careful when crossing the street. I don't have any vinyls. I don't have a record player. I used to when I was a kid. 45s, and stuff like that. But what's funny is my parents never listened to anything like that. My parents were not hippies in any way or shape or form. They didn't listen to rock and roll, metal, or anything like that. Pink Floyd, nothing like that. And so I grew up like my parents came from a different era. They came from the 50s and 60s with the Motown music and stuff like that. So I grew up listening to that kind of stuff. And then, when I was 14, I just my brother always listened to metal music. So I really got into it through my brother and listening then. And then I just really, and that's why I wanted to be on the radio, is because of how much I loved metal. And that's why I had a radio career for a while. I interned at a rock station. And so, yeah, metal music has influenced me quite a bit. It's just really sad what happened, and I feel really bad. And what a weird way to go out. He must have known something, that he wasn't going to live very long, or there was something going on, because he just had that last show And so he must have known something, or maybe it was just a coincidence, but he had one awesome last show. So rock around the clock, baby. That's funny. Oh, Alfonso. Oh, it sounds like she's being a little overprotective. Um, that's a little ridiculous. So anyway, yeah, so I got on here to tell people just to be a little nicer to people online because you don't know what's going on. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know anything about these people. You're getting in these groups and you're freaking my fan is it has lights. Yeah. It actually has four, but you can see right here we don't have the fourth one in. But it has one there, and one there. So it's a really nice fan, actually. And I don't have any electricity out here other than that. That's like the only, I do have a light up there, but the electric to it is like not good or something. So we don't turn it on. So my husband bought that. We had like a little get together because my stepdaughter is moving to Alaska. And so I had a goodbye parties for her a couple weekends ago. And we needed a light out here. So my husband got me this light and fan. No, this is my porch. I am home. This is my porch. This is just a part of my house. So, yeah. So my house has several rooms that you probably have never seen because I don't video in them. So yeah, this is my screened in. I have it's a 3-seasoned room. And I have like 1, 2, 3 sliding glass doors here. And then the door over here goes into my house. So I already got in trouble with the HOA a while back. Oh, I hate HOAs, by the way. Totally unconstitutional. A while back because several neighbors complained saying that I almost got hit, which I'm not supposed to be out walking anymore. Oh, for God's sakes. Hello. Yes, she is moving to Alaska. She is going to be working with indigenous people. And she's going to be living there for like 9 months. And she is an art history major. She has her bachelor's in anthropology and a bachelor's in art history. And she wants to get her doctorate. But this particular program that she is working in, she will have the opportunity. The program is through Stanford. And so she has this awesome opportunity to go to Alaska and work in the museums. So she wants to get her PhD. She's working at it. And so she's trying, what she wants to do is she wants to do it for free. She wants to get her PhD for free. So she's working the system to work for a college or get a grant or get a program or get in somewhere where they can basically give her a free ride. So she's at that point. So yeah, and she'll make good money. She won't have a car or anything like that. It's basically she's going to be living in the bush in Alaska. And they don't even have showers like in their main facility. They do at the museum. But this particular program, she has a car that is like a car for the museum that she can use to do errands or whatever she needs to do. And yeah, and providing her with the move, so they're paying for that, and they're paying for her to have a place to stay, and they're paying for her food. So this opportunity is gonna give her, that extra money that she will be needing. And yeah, and right now she needs a new car. So, but it's weird because she needs a new car, but she can't really do anything about that because she's leaving in a month. So it's like, I don't know. So anyway, She's doing it, and hopefully in the end it'll pay off. So she's going to be living with indigenous people, so I doubt she's going to need a bear gun. The indigenous people, I'm sure, will take care of that for her because they're excellent hunters. So no showers like my village. At least they don't stink. Yeah. Well, she'll have the opportunity, I guess. In Alaska, like they have a water issue because it's so cold there. So she will have an opportunity, I think, to shower at work, or they have like these locations where you can go. It's like you can go and shower at a location. So they can do that. But they don't have like a shower on the premises. A company sweats together, sweats together. Yeah. Mean to run. Have a good night, Rick. Thanks for coming in. That's funny, Alfonso. Okay. This is my tattoo. I've had this for years now. Let's see, 5 years? Why'd you block them? They didn't say anything bad. Don't do that. Because they didn't say anything bad. Let's see. Bye-bye, Rick. Yep, bye-bye, Rick. Thanks for coming in. I haven't seen or heard from him in a while because, yeah, I haven't been live in a long time, so. What else? I don't know. Just been super busy. Okay, well, if they don't do anything bad in the chat, then I'm not going to block them because they're not doing anything bad. They could just be like a regular channel or have an extra channel or something like that. Unless they say something really bad in here or try to like troll me back to back, I'm not really going to, do something. Yes, Fred is hopefully asleep. I put him upstairs, but he has been a pistol today, like really bad. He has been horrible today. And just, bye, Uncle Al. Have a good night. He's just been really, like, grumpy. So, I don't know what's up with that, but I put him to bed, and he refused to go to sleep. Okay, thanks, Magic. I appreciate it. I don't know what his deal is today. I know his stomach might be hurting him, but anyway, we were trying to potty train him, and he's just being a turd. He's, like, not being very nice. So, anyway, I took him upstairs to put him to bed, and he insisted on sleeping in our bed. And he wouldn't go to his bed, which really kind of ticked me off. So I don't really know what's going to happen when I go up there. I'm sure he's going to be sprawled out in our bed, but whatever. I'll just move him in his sleep. But it's really kind of, he just was not being nice today at all. Yeah. So anyway, we did take him out today. I got him a chicken nuggets and a milkshake because he was being very good up to a certain point. And then after that is when he started acting up and being horrible. So I don't know what his problem was. But anyway, that's my life right there for you. So I'm really, really excited to announce that my husband and I are taking like a little mini vacation. Yeah, he loves chicken nuggets. So I got him a 10-piece chicken nugget and a shake. And he ate I'm really surprised he ate them all, and he drank a shake. He's just been I think what's going on is he's going through a growth spurt. I think he's just going through a growth spurt, and he's just really grumpy because when he got home, he wanted to eat more. Yes. Now, I know this is really weird, but we're going to West Virginia. And I'm really excited to go to West Virginia. It's going to be a lot of fun. And my husband got an Airbnb, And yeah, so we are going to be traveling to Point Pleasant, West Virginia. And I am a really, like, really into weird things. So, like Bigfoot and stuff like that. So Point Pleasant, West Virginia is where Mothman is from, and this is something I've been dying to do for years. And so my husband's like, "Yeah, I'm going to take you to see Mothman." So we're going to go to the Mothman Museum and do a lot of touristy things. And hopefully, they have a fort there called Fort Randolph. And I love history, so I'm hoping that maybe I can learn a little history while I'm there, and stuff like that. So we'll see, and hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. No one is farm sitting. We are taking the dogs with us. So no one is farm sitting. The chickens will be okay for a couple of days, because we have feeders and stuff that will feed them and water them for 2 whole days. And then we'll get somebody to just stop by and check on them. And so then everything will be okay. Message held for review. Oh my gosh, that just hurt my feelings, Jason. Oh, what am I gonna do? Cry? Oh. Oh, I forgot that that's how you do in your culture. You call your mother-in-law's auntie, or you just call other women auntie. No, it's my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law will be watching my son. Well, I'm gonna split it because my son is kind of can get out of hand a little bit. So my mom is gonna take my son one night, and my mother-in-law is gonna take my son another night. So they're splitting it up. It's only going to be for a couple days. It's not like it's going to be a week. If it was a week or something like that, I would probably just take my son with me. So, but it's going to be like a getaway for us because we haven't done it in a while. Not since we went to New Hampshire, actually. No, we haven't been, yeah, we haven't been alone together on a vacation since New Hampshire. No, we did go to Disney in February, no, it was March of last year. We did go to Disney for spring break, but we weren't really alone. My mom took us and took my son, and we went to Disney, and we had a lot of fun. So, yeah. That's okay. I understand. That's funny that you call them auntie. They probably really appreciate that versus grandma or great grandma or old lady. So I'm sure they really appreciate that. I'd rather be called an auntie. That's great. So I don't know if you guys saw the video or not, but I was walking over here in my food forest. Hey, Diggs, what's up? Diggs is in the house. I was walking in my food forest over here, and I was just like looking at things, and I was really, really surprised that my purple coneflower is doing so well. I think last year or the year before, I planted like a whole tray, probably like 75 of them in there, and my chickens kept getting out and like going down there and like digging them up. So I was so furious. So anyway, I had some purple coneflower, which is echinacea. I had it down there. So I was like taking a look at things and taking some pictures like I always do. And then I looked and I saw what I thought was wild lettuce. And I was like, oh, I need to make sure. So my husband went and I went down there and took another look at it and pulled the leaf off, one of the leaves off, and took a look at it. Definitely wild lettuce. So I'm going to have another opportunity to make another tincture, which I'm really excited about. So I'm going to let it get a little bit bigger. And once it gets a little bit bigger, then I'm going to make a tincture out of it. But I'm really excited. This year has been like tincture madness. Like I've just been making tinctures of everything. It's like crazy. Oh, wow. Grandma or calling by name. They feel disrespected here. Some might slap too. Yeah, Rev, I get it. I get it. It's a pride thing. You just don't want to be called grandma. I get it. Thanks for coming in, Diggs. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm glad you saw the picture. One would think that entire chat that has wrenches may not let you do trolling things. Yeah. Yeah, you would think. I made a wild lettuce tincture already, and I'm gonna make another one. This, I don't know. I'm kind of tossed. I don't know if I'm going to make a tincture or if I'm gonna try and make a resin. A resin is when you like cook it down and you like cook it down into like little balls. You can like make the little balls and then you can like put those in a jar. But I'm not sure yet. I've never made a resin and I don't want to waste um this wild lettuce. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with it yet. But I think I don't know. I'm going to try and make a tincture, I think. Chat, I was known as Star from Star Homestead, India. Yes, Rev was Star. So, sorry. I hope you don't like I always call you Rev. So, hope you don't mind. But yeah, so that's that. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I have a lemon balm tincture that I've kept in the fridge for years. Like, okay, cool. I'm glad. I don't want to insult you. um, but yeah, I have so much lemon balm. And then I have it like for some reason it's like multiplied and I have it over here and then it's over here and then it's growing in the cracks over here. I've got lemon balm coming out my ears over here and I haven't done much of that. Like I think my husband has whacked it down a few times because it's just ridiculous. I have it all over. Um but yeah. But yeah, so I made an oregano tincture. Um My husband thought it'd be really cool. He has like all these hot peppers that he has had for like over a year. Some of them were super, super hot. And he made a tincture out of those. Um, so that's sitting in there. I got a feverfew tincture, which I can't take because it can mess with my medication. But I got a feverfew tincture in there as well. And then, like I said, I've just been like the queen of tinctures this year. I don't know why, but cool. I have a lot of elderberries that are going to be ripe here soon. So I'm going to get those. I'm going to make a tincture out of those. They are incandescent bulbs, but I'm not getting any heat from it. So they are. They're like old school bulbs. Yeah. But no, I don't have any heat from them. By the way, I have those bulbs over top my vanity just because they look really cool. Worst decision I ever made. When I'm standing there getting ready and I'm like putting my makeup on, I'm literally melting. I'm like, I'm gonna have to change out those bulbs because they're just emit heat. But yeah, this one's not. So it's fine. But yeah, so yeah, for sure. Um, yeah. A lot of times I like don't turn them on until I'm just about to get ready. I just potted 12 elderberry stems I got at the summit, almost all rooted in water. Nice. Yeah, I have about 30 elderberry bushes around my property over here. So, and I don't know. My goal is to harvest all of them. I want to harvest all of them and I'm going to freeze them and then we're going to make wine. And I have a bunch of raspberries and blueberries and stuff like that everything is like it'll be like 100% organic wine. So, we're going to make That, or we're going to make a mead and we're going to use honey. Not quite sure yet, but I know all the berries will be organic. So I have one bulb for my hatchlings, just using it for the heat. Interesting. Hello, let's do it, Gull. I don't know what that means, but hello, thank you for coming in. Hello, thank you. Appreciate you. So I've been putting out a lot of shorts. Okay. Do you speak any other language other than hi and thumbs up? You don't know? Okay. I'm going to give you a few more chances here. And then when all else fails here, I'm going to block you from the channel. Yes, I am. Oh, yeah. Your game is over. How about that? Boom, bitch. Sorry, I just got bit on the back. Mosquito. It got me. I know. I've been putting out a lot of shorts out there. Hopefully you guys are enjoying those. Because I don't feel like videos are necessary. So, I've just been doing shorts. So that's working out. I think you and me swung the hammer at the same time. Cool. Works for me. Got him. Oh, my dog's barking. So, but yeah, get these. This is not an advertisement for them, but these are called Us, and they have no carbs and no sugar in them, and they're freaking delicious. So, if you get a chance, try them. They are from India. I'm pretty sure they don't understand English. I just checked their channel, big channel, but tribal language. Okay. Well, I feel bad for blocking them, but that's kind of weird. Oh, it could. It could. I'm sorry for blocking them. I feel bad now because I didn't know, but they were just kind of like constantly sending emojis. I'm like, say something. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, y'all. And my husband just got home. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Star, for being here. Thank you, Diggs. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, everybody. Oh, there's my husband. Hold on.
I ain't got no panties on.
That is not what I was expecting you to say.
It's a truck driver thing.
Oh. Diggs said hi.
Diggs knows what I'm talking about, I'm sure. It's a truck
So
driver
my
thing.
husband wears panties?
No, I don't have any panties.
Oh, he doesn't have any panties on, Diggs. He said, dude. Mark said he blocked you. He said he didn't have any panties on, Rev. I don't know if you'll understand that or not. That's not what I was expecting him to say either. It kind of threw me for a loop. All right, guys, I got to get off of here. So I want to thank you all for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. I saw people in here. Why did he take a dump outside like my neighbors? Who took a dump? Oh, my Lord. This is getting real up in here. Mark doesn't wear panties either. I'm glad. I got bit on the back by a mosquito and it itches. Okay, y'all, I got to get out of here. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you for enjoying Wide Family Farm and for all it is right now. And I really appreciate it. And thanks for following me. I will hopefully do another live over the next couple days, and do some more videos. Thank you all for coming in. Y'all have a really great night. I love each and every one of you. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.